Hello and welcome along to the Moon Tribe pre-recorded group card reading for the month of July 2026. I am recording this on the 25th of July, the hottest day of the year. Remember that. And this reading is due to go out the week of the 26th of July. It is 32 degrees in my cabin, so I have gone for the Healing Waters deck by Rebecca Campbell because it feels refreshing to me. So hopefully I can get through this without melting, without passing out. So away we go. I'd say the heat wave may be a distant memory in Ireland by the time you're reading this or watching it. Sorry, I am completely melted from the heat today. So the words might not be as sharp as they usually are, which is probably not saying much. Okay, so let's get into it. I would like you to pick a number, please. Number one, two, or three. What number is calling you? And as your number lands in now, whether you see it like a vision in front of your eyes, you might hear it, you might just know it. Okay. Let's call in the angels of protection now. Archangel Michael, Archangel Michael, Archangel Michael. Please be present now with myself and everybody who is watching this reading across all space and time. Start off, first of all, by clearing the deck of any past readings, other people's stuff, other people's energy, so that it is a crystal clear channel of communication now between myself and the higher selves of those in the Moon Tribe who are tuning in to this video. Okay, so I am channeling this reading for July. So from, as I said, in around the 6th of July up to Lunasa, which would be the beginning of August. So yeah, the kind of last 3 weeks of July. Okay, so let's just see what you need to know. Okay, so can I have a card for the number ones in the group, a card that is most aligned to them? And remember that all three cards might speak to you in some way. So just to be open to that as well. I think people find that happens quite a lot. So, number one, what is your message? Number one, number one, number one. Okay. It's making me feel cooler already. So the card that you guys have got is called Water Codes. Absolutely beautiful. And the message on that card says ancient wisdom, the intelligence is within you. Okay, so there's kind of two centers that are lighting up there. So this would be the heart chakra, and this is the third eye and the crown. Actually, I think it's probably both of them that are coming in strong through this card for cleansing, for clearing, for rebalancing. Okay, so the intelligence is within you. So they're saying very, very strongly as I hold this card, it's getting out of your head and allowing yourself to go down into your heart and see what does the heart have to say that maybe you are bypassing, avoiding, just too busy to notice, too much in the logical mind to notice, whatever it might be. There is this ancient wisdom that is moving through you. It is a mixture of lots of different energies. For some of you, could be star seeds. Those of you who have origins in different star systems. It could be your ancestors. It is what they're trying to say is that, you are a soul and there is an imprint of a very, very old energy that lives within you. And it could be you as a soul who has lived many lives. And then those who have lived before you as part of your lineage as well. So they are communicating to you at the moment. So it could be a time for a little bit of ancestor work. Now, going to water, they're saying to me. So it's a water codes card. They're talking about like you receiving a, like a light bulb moment, an aha moment, a sudden moment of clarity by being in or near the water. Okay. So, if you're a sea swimmer, that type of thing, wonderful. If not, that doesn't matter. Even being by the water, walking by the water, sitting by the water, listening to the water and all of the sounds that go with it would be helpful. But it is asking you to foster that sense of stillness. So, getting out of the busyness and the logic. So if you feel you are being, very logically persuaded on something at the moment, but your heart is telling you another story, I actually don't think it's something that you're aware of at all. It's the slowing down that is going to make you more aware of it or more able to hear what it is. Okay. So yeah, going to bodies of water, allowing the information that's flowing in through your crown and your third eye for it to land in your heart, for it to come from the heart space when you're making decisions, when you're deciding what the next move is. And it's coming from, as I said, the lineage that you hold, whether it be angelically, ancestrally, your own soul. It's like you've been here, you've been in various other places, other, incarnations before now, and your soul has learned a lot. And don't underestimate the wisdom that is within you because of all those previous lives that you've had, or all of those experiences that you've had, and the wisdom that you hold from your ancestors. You didn't live their lives, but there's a part of them that lives on within you. Okay. So please, 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 if there's a decision to be made at the moment, go to a body of water, either be in it or sit beside it or walk beside it and see what comes through. Okay. Because it really, really does feel like this needs to be a heart decision rather than a head decision. That might not make any sense now, but as July unfolds, might make more sense to you as we move through the month. Okay, so water codes for number one. Okay, so number two then. Just going to take the water codes card out. Okay, so Archangel Michael now just clearing the deck, please, of any past intentions, past readings, or other people's stuff, so that they may be a clear channel of communication now between myself and the guides of light of the number twos in the group. Number two, number two. Number two, number two, number two. What do you need to know? Number two, number two. Whoops. Okay, we got a jumper for you guys. Okay, so this card says, let it rain. And it shows a lady lying down as if she's lying down in the middle of a rainstorm. So there's a lot of rain, there's lightning, there's thunder clouds, but there's a beautiful rainbow as well if you look very carefully at that card. And the message in this card says, allowing what is, inevitability, and trust. So this is a card around just letting go of control that, sometimes certain situations in life are inevitable and we cannot control them, but we can get ourselves into such a high level of stress if we try to control the outcome or the narrative too much. So there's a real letting go in this card. It's like a standing back and just letting things unfold in the way that they're meant to. And that word trust is there. So trusting that the outcome, that the process is for the highest divine good of everybody involved. And I know that can feel difficult to accept, especially when it's something that is um something that is very difficult and very heavy on you. But ultimately, when we go through the challenges, and I've certainly been through my own challenges in this life, we do come out of it with a different perspective, with a different energy, with a strength. If we allow ourselves to, feel that sense of support that is available to us. So yeah, so let it rain says to me, that there you may feel like there is a storm coming or that there's something brewing or maybe there's been bad news or there's been something like that or that you have to go through a process that feels deeply uncomfortable to you. But what is the result of that? It's the rainbow. So after the storm comes the rainbow, and it is that symbol of hope, of light energy, of things improving after a difficult or a challenging situation. Okay. So yeah, it is about just allowing what is meant to be will be that kind of energy. So I know it seems obvious, but I think we need to hear that sometimes. We need to hear it from somebody else or somebody who's not in the situation, somebody who doesn't carry the biases of it. Um, so yeah, I'm sending you lots of love, number twos, because it does feel It does feel like there's a challenge around you at the moment, or a challenge that's coming. And I don't want you to get frightened around that, because challenges in this life come in all sorts of ways. But it's something that you have to move through, that you have to experience for your soul's evolution. And after it, there is definitely a much brighter, lighter period. Okay. Um, so yeah, let it rain. Trust the process and trust in the outcome as well. Okay, let's do card number three. Okay, so I'm going to give the cards a shuffle again. Please be present now, clearing the cards of any past intentions, past readings, or other people's stuff. There can be a clear channel of communication now between myself and the guides of light, the higher selves of the number threes in the group. What do you need to know? Number three, number three, number three. What a lovely, lovely card. Okay, so this is the card that has come out. It says the sweet waters, and the words associated with it are sensuality, romance, enjoyment, fertility, and balance. So it shows this beautiful lady. She is with child and she has her hand on her tummy. There is like a waterfall flowing from her tummy. She's got beautiful roses around her. She's smiling. She's got flowers in her hair. This is a really fabulous card, and I love the energy of it. And I think it fits very nicely into the solstice energy that we've been looking at over the last couple of weeks. So, those words sensuality, romance, enjoyment, fertility, and balance. So, I think this is a card of embodying your life force energy and enjoying it, enjoying all of the sweetness of life. It's the sweet waters after all. So, all of the pleasurable things that life has to offer you. It's like what brings you pleasure, what brings you joy, and maybe it is something in the romantic sense of the word. Maybe it is something that you haven't done for a long time, or something that you used to always do and it felt amazing and it really lit you up, but you've moved away from it because life happened. Maybe it's a little reminder to go back to that thing, the thing that made you feel light, the thing that lit you up. Okay. Because as I said with the solstice, we can get very heavily caught up in cycles of healing that feel that they are never ending, and we can get very, very heavy. And as I said, there's always layers to be pulled back, but we're not meant to be here to, you know, be miserable or feel like we are always being challenged. And sometimes there is effort involved. And I really need to say that as well. The fun and the enjoyment doesn't just land on our laps. We have to make that conscious effort to go and do something that we enjoy doing. We have to seek out the fun, the joy, the pleasure, whatever it is, and like put the effort in is what they're talking about with this card. Now, if you are trying for a baby, or if you are trying to create something at the moment, this is a wonderful card for you. We'll be coming up to Lunasa when this reading comes out. So, that is the time of the harvest of, the fruits of your labor, coming into the world. So it does feel like if you're in a creative mindset at the moment, that this is a really good time, the next 3 weeks ahead, to allow your creative juices to flow. But where is that creativity coming from? The spark, the inspiration. It's from finding joy in your life. It's like when you're having fun, the inspiration comes. If we are in heavy stagnant cycles, which absolutely we go through sometimes, but they don't always feel like they are very creative. It's more like a go inward and protect yourself kind of energy, rather than putting yourself out and doing too much in the world. And yeah, it does feel like a good card for anybody pregnant or trying for a baby. Definitely a card of the sacral chakra and the root chakra as well, I think. So if you are doing a little bit of self-healing, or maybe you're going for a healing, maybe you're booked in with somebody, sacral and root chakra, I would be asking for a bit of healing around them. Okay, I love that card. Such a gorgeous reminder and such a light energy around it. It's like she is emerging from like a womb herself. It's like she's coming out of, something that's maybe felt a little bit stifling, and engaging now with all that the world has to offer, all of the sweetness of life. Okay, so that is your reading for July. I hope it's been helpful for you. I hope whatever card you chose resonated on some level. And if it's a case that all three resonated, well, that's great. Super stuff. I will be back in person next week on the 13th of July, and we are going to have a new moon in Cancer. And as far as I know, I think the moon peaks the day after the class. So we're going to be pretty strong in that energy, very, very much in alignment with that new moon. So, wishing you all a lovely week ahead. Thanks for watching, and I will see you soon. Bye.